everybody, Jackie from ICATS here. Today we're going to learn a little bit about some harnesses. This video is complimentary to the ICATS second manual, Cat Talk and Groomer Hands. It's the second manual in a series of 5 manuals for the ICAT grooming course. So there's a couple different harnesses out there for cats. This is just the traditional harness where we've got this going along the back, this part, I'll stand up here, this part going around the neck and this part going around the abdomen or the chest behind the armpits. Then we have a figure 8 harness. This one, when it's clipped together, forms a figure 8, which is why it's called a figure 8 harness. So this part goes in the head and this part goes around behind the elbows, around the chest. I like the figure 8 harnesses. They're more convenient. There's one way to tighten it, and you can easily loosen this up to loosen around the neck, or tighten it up and loosen it here and tighten it up here. So this is much more convenient, much more quicker to adjust the size. We use this in the tub, and I like to use a harness. I don't recommend we tie cats up in the tub, strictly because they're so fragile. Their necks and their backs are very fragile. There's not much muscle built up in there, and it's very, very easy for them to hurt themselves. Even if you take and slip that a loop around underneath their shoulder, their armpit, like many groomers do, and tie them up to the tub. If anyone has seen a cat really flip out and freak out, it's pretty scary if they're attached to something, and really, really devastating if they hurt themselves. So we like to use the figure 8 the best. When it's on the cat, you'll see you can grab it like this, and you'll see that in the next series of videos of bathing a cat that come from Manual 3. But sometimes we're not able to find figure 8 harnesses. They seem to be getting more and more rare to find. And so what we like to do is we can make one. And if you have a particularly obese cat, a lot of the cat figure 8 harnesses won't fit. So I always recommend to make sure you've got some dog figure 8 harnesses, some small and medium, for those extra weighted cats. However, not everybody has a figure 8 harness. So we're going to show you in this video how to take a slip leash. This is a slip leash. Okay, it has a handle, and then on the other end it just has a metal loop. You see right there. Okay, and we're going to show you how to make your own figure 8 harness that will fit any cat. Do it tight, because they do stretch in the water, and it's a really good way in a pinch if you need one. So stay safe, stay educated, and have fun. Talk to you soon. So we're going to learn how to do a figure 8 harness on Stormy. I know, sweetheart. So we have a slip leash here. Slip leash does not have a clasp. It has a ring on one end and a handle on the other. Okay. So first thing we do is we're going to slip this handle through this ring like this, and it forms a loop. Okay, like that. That loop's going to go over the cat's neck, over the head. We tighten it up on here. So we take this long piece here. We're going to slip it under the cat, behind the elbows. We bring this up and around. We've got that metal ring right here. And we're going to feed this loop right through that metal ring. Again. Pull it tight. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. And there we have an X formed. If we can find out through her ears, like that. So we're going to keep this tight. I'm going to feed this underneath that X. Like this. Tighten it up a little bit here. Bring that loop through that hole there and tighten it. And there we have a locked figure 8 harness around the cat that we've made. So you can hold on to it like that when you're giving them a bath. So the material on the slip leashes can vary. I never knew how many different types of slip leashes there are, right? It's like it's a leash, it's a handle and a ring. But they are made from different material. Some of the ones I've gotten that have been cheap from China are very, very nylon-y, if that's even a word. They're very, very stiff. They're also, well, there's a reason why they're cheap, right? So they come apart, the ring has come off, the handle is busted, and I've gotten some from the States and from Canada that are softer. They're almost like they've got a cotton in there, and they last really well, and they're really well made and well put together. So watch where you're buying and what you're buying them. A lot of times the way that I suggest to groomers is to talk to your veterinarian. A lot of the veterinarians will have slip leashes there for their clients to put around their dog, and they get them from a marketing company. And same with your SPCAs and your humane societies. So you may even be able to get some from them at a pretty good price. But I always like to keep some in. And if you do dogs and cats, you know, it's even better, because then you've got the slip leashes you can use on the cats, and you've got the slip leashes there that if people come in without a leash, you can give it to them and put on their dogs. So it kind of works really well. Also get some figure-8 harnesses in there for bathing the cats. Get some cat ones, obviously, and some dog ones. Honestly, we've got some really heavy-hitting cats coming in, 28, 26 pounds. I had a 32-pounder a couple weeks ago. These are huge cats, and some of them are beasts, some of them are just big cats, especially now that a lot of the bigger cats, like the Norwegian forest cat and the Maine Coon and the Siberian cats, they're really, really big cats, and they're getting to be popular in households. So do that. Practice with bathing a cat with these harnesses. It really is, honestly guys, it's the easiest way to do this. You're holding on to the harness. If they freak, you can let go and they can leave the tub. If you have them tied up in there and they freak, I mean, you know, you try and catch an alligator that's rolling with snapping teeth and claws, and good luck. You really have a chance of either hurting yourself or that cat getting really, really hurt in that tub tied up. Then it's easier to hold on to a harness than it is to hold on to a wet, soapy cat. It's sort of like a grease pig race. Good luck. So use a harness, go bath some cats, make them look gorgeous, and have fun, and we'll talk to you soon. We're recording, yes. Hey, love this chair. Get one of these chairs, they're so much fun. Up and down, up and down, up and down.